Hey guys, Spencer Kaufman here. Today we're diving into Inboxing Pro. This is a web-based emailing program that's fully Mac and PC compatible because you could just log in on the web. You can use this in place of like MailChimp or Aweber, GetResponse, etc. So the main question is, does it work? Well, the answer to that is yes, it works. However, it's whether or not it will work for you. So you need to take a look at this video and see all of the different features and whether it's something that you want to use or not. So let's go ahead and dive in. It's going to be a quick walkthrough. I'm not going to go into setting up everything because they have their own support and tutorial videos. In addition, if you ever need help with anything, you can put a comment below this video and I can jump on and help you get it figured out. And same with other people who hopefully watch the video can help you out as well. So this is a walkthrough to see if it's something you want to make a purchase on. Here we go. We have the dashboard. That's where we are now. You see I have nothing set up. Then you have lists where we have different lists you can add. We've got tools that you can use. We've got the email blacklist and suppression lists. Okay, moving on. Campaigns, regular, which is like newsletters, autoresponders, which is the repeat, and then your stats, tags, etc. Next one is the templates. You can have email categories, templates, and then image galleries. Moving on down, we've got the delivery server. This is where you're going to set up all of your SMTP settings. Now, you can use a variety of different places, whether it's Amazon, Mailgun, SparkPost, all of those things, or your own SMTP out of your hosting account. Setting this up is a little bit tricky, so you need to make sure you have the right settings. I'd personally recommend going with like Amazon because the settings are very easy. It's pretty much copy paste in. But if you are familiar with that or you are more familiar with SMTP settings, then you can use your own hosting account. You may need to call your hosting company to have them help you get the right stuff because in the past, with all of these different email reviews that I've tried setting up SMTP in a lot of different emailing programs and I always have trouble. It never fails. It's like an hour process for me, even though I've done it several times, just because it's not always the same. So be prepared for that, but once you get it set up, you should be fine. Then you've got bounce servers to let it know when you're bouncing, feedback loop server. Moving on, domains, sending domains. So you can send from any domain name you like as long as you own it. You'll have to verify that. Tracking domains, it can be tracked, API keys, and then the members area. Finally, a spam checker. So you will be able to test the spamminess of your emails to see whether or not they would be easily deliverable and get through. All right, let's go back up to the top. First thing you need to do is create a list. Okay, see we've got all these different things. We're going to create a new one. We'll call it a test. All right, now there's a lot of stuff. So anything with this little star, obviously you know you needed to have it filled out. So we're going to do test and test. We'll go down here to the bottom. We've got this, test, country, United States, address, 1, 2, 3, 4, Maine, city will be Maine, spelled wrong of course, and then zip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of this stuff is ICANN spam required, so make sure you fill it all out properly. Then it'll be displayed in the footer of your emails. Save changes. You could always delete this if you don't want it in there, but we'll leave it in there right now. All right, successfully saved. Moving on, we're going to go to the tools. So I can show you that real quick. Sync your subscribers and split a list. So like if you want to divide stuff up, kind of handy. I'll let you explore those. Right now we're going through all the basic features. So there's nothing else in lists that we want to check out. Well, we'll hit these two so you can see them. Email blacklist. You can add new emails to here and they will never receive emails from you and they will never be added to your email lists. Suppression list is a little different. They'll never receive emails from you, but you will still be able to select certain lists when saving a campaign. So now we're going to go to regular campaigns and create one here. Create new campaign. All right, test. That's a good one. What list? We're going to choose the test list. All right. Save and next. Okay, it's waiting. There we go. Open tracking, URL tracking, embed images, plain text email. So you can choose all that. That's kind of nice. I like this, so we're going to hit save and next. Okay, I need a subject. Test. When in doubt, always hit save and next. It will tell you what needs to be done. Template name, only plain text, auto plain text. You can have the content, and you can choose that. Looks like there's a nice little editor, different editor there. If you want to add something else, you can drag and drop. So this is an inline editor that you can use to take any of these templates and then obviously fill it in with your own content. They've got buttons here, so let's get one underneath. There we go. And that's that. If you want to see the plain text version, there it is. Plain text, you'd have to type it all in and do what you like. If you want, here it gives you a little bit of instructions. Wait a minute, what happened? We lost our instructions. Here we go. This is the plain text version. If left empty, an auto-generate option is set to yes, then this will be created based on the HTML template. So that would be this one, auto yes. That means that when you are done finishing this drag and drop builder, the inline editor, it will be sent over to the plain text, and it will all show up in the plain text area formatted properly. So you don't have to do anything with this other than select this as yes. If you want to only send the plain text, then you would do yes, and then it would only be plain text emails. So for now, save and next. All right, form has a few errors. The following tags are required but cannot be found. Okay, good to know. So let's just copy them. And we'll add in a little area for those tags. Okay, and now save and next. See, they should automatically put those underneath. All right, so here we go. Now we're in the confirmation. It's got everything there. You confirm it all. Send campaign. And there we go. Your campaign regular named test has been successfully saved and will start sending at this date and time, which is in about, let me see what current time we have. Okay, so the time's a little off. Currently at the recording of this video it is 10:22. This says 10:19. It will be sent. No big deal. Probably a time zone configurational issue. So that means it'll probably be sent in a few minutes. I don't have any email subscribers though, so it won't get sent to anyone. But that is the campaign. So it's basically like a newsletter or a broadcast. You create it, you send it out once, boom, it's done. Now, you can always copy it to resend it again. You could update it, you could mark it as sent, web version so you can see how it looks, and you can delete it. We're going to hit this pause button because we don't need it sending to nowhere, tying up the resources. It's going to refresh. Okay. Now, let's go to autoresponders and check that out quick. Obviously, we want to create a new one. Basically, looks like it's all the same thing, but the main thing we need to test is whether or not it will be sequential autoresponders or if it is going to be only after the last message or if it's after the first message, whatever the case may be. That's what we need to find out. Alright, so here's that. Don't forget to add our little tags there. We're going to make the plain text option. Yep, only plain text. Nope. Do we need a name on the template? You never know. Alright, save and next. Okay, here we go. response event. After subscribe, then something will be triggered. So when they subscribe to my opt-in form, then this autoresponder will be triggered. Autoresponder time value. So based on the time unit, how much wait? 0 means immediately. So let's do immediately after they subscribe. Units are days. Include imported subscribers. So if I imported any, then I would hit yes. So that's kind of a neat feature. You can import your own subscribers. They don't have to all opt in. Include current subscribers. That should probably be set to yes. But I don't have any, so we'll hit no. Okay, so all that's good. But where in the world do we have a certain, like, can I do a follow-up message? I don't know yet. So let's do save and activate, see if we can add more messages to this autoresponder. Okay, it doesn't look like it. So this doesn't appear to be a normal or what a typical autoresponder. This is like one action happens and then they get a message. So like they would click on your button and get your free download. And that's it. You're not going to do any follow-up sequences with them. It's not going to automatically send it out. See, to me, that's not an autoresponder. To me, an autoresponder would be like I could set up email messages to send out every week for the next 3 years. And anyone who subscribes continues to just go right down for 3 years. They get an email every week. That's, to me, an autoresponder. So this looks like it's just one thing that they get. Which, I mean, that's okay, because the event is only after subscribe or after they open the campaign. No big deal. But it would be nice to continue that and have maybe 10 messages in that autoresponder. But it doesn't appear like that is the case. Let's click on it one time, I guess, and just see what happens. If it, yeah, no, it just goes back to the options. So we'll move on to categories, templates. Let's go to templates. Here you can create a template and you can use later. We already experienced that with the drag and drop editor. You can create your own, upload one, etc. Gallery is where you put your images. Categories is how you would separate different things. Maybe you have different templates you want set. Maybe you have one for, like for me, I'd have one for YouTube, one for books. All right, let's go here. Delivery servers, I'll show you that real quick. Create new server, and you can do any of these. So you just click on it, and then you can enter in the various requirements and test it, and then you will be set to go. So there, you just host name, access key, secret keys, save changes, then there'll be a verify. You send a test email and verify it. Takes care of that. Sending domains. All right, so sending domains will match the from address of the email campaign. So you could choose anything you like here. You could add send domain from spencerkaufman.com. You could do it from inboxingpro.com. Obviously, you have to own the domain name. API keys, we don't need to go there. So the real thing that we need to figure out is, how do I add a subscriber? Because so far I haven't been able to import any subscribers. I have only been able to create lists that people would opt in to, but I haven't been able to import anything. So let's click on the subscribers tile. And maybe there is no option to import subscribers. So that could be trouble for those of you that already have a list. If you already have a list, that would really suck if you have to email them all again, asking for them to click on a link to opt into your new autoresponder. That's not even an autoresponder. It's just a one email. So I guess depending on what you want, if you're just sending out massive broadcasts and collecting emails based on an opt-in form, then this might be for you. The other thing we haven't found out is, where do you put your opt-in form? How do you set it up? Probably in API keys. Let's check it out. So this would be it. Connecting a system from a third-party app. So let's say you use something for opt-ins, maybe Opt-in Monster, or maybe you use Thrive Leads. That's the one I really like. I love Thrive. It's kind of heavy, but it's a really, really great thing. So you could use that and connect it with your API, and then use that for your opt-in form to sync up with your autoresponder. So here are the keys. Looks like it has been added. So then you would just enter these keys into your third-party plugin. So you could enter this into Thrive, and then it would connect with Inboxing Pro, theoretically. So let's also see what else we have. Otherwise, we'll probably wrap it up because we really don't have anything else to check out. We can't import subscribers, so that is a big dilemma for me. And this thing keeps popping up. You will not see it. Yes, good. So you can't import subscribers. That's really, really too bad. We can't import subscribers. Okay, so this is Inboxing Pro. Basically, all you can do with it is create a broadcast, send that out, so it's like a newsletter every month or week you could send out to your list. The list have to be people that have opted into your form through some kind of an API connection, that they enter in their email address or click on the button and get opted in, so then you can have subscribers. The next thing is that the autoresponder doesn't really function like a regular autoresponder. It's one message, so they click on the button on your website, get your free download, boom, they're sent the message, it's done. There's nothing else after that. There's no follow-up, nothing. You would have to manually do that. Just to check one time, I want to see if we can go back to lists and get any subscribers. No, we can't. Okay, so that answers that. I was hoping that maybe I missed something on how to import. Let's see if I click all subscribers. Maybe I can import here. No, I can't. Okay. So if, in fact, I'm wrong and there is a way to import subscribers, please post it in the comments below. Also, if there's an emailing program that you use, I want to know about it in the comments below. If you want to purchase this and use it for yourself, go ahead. I'm working on getting a link to throw in there. Otherwise, do a quick Google search and you'll be able to find it. However, I encourage you, before you purchase anything, to check out all the other video reviews that I've done for email autoresponding software, because you might find that there is another one that you like even better.